ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the first day of December. How about that? James Spann here in the weather office, and it is a cold, wintry day with the possibility of a few snowflakes today. Let's go right to some Skycam images around the network this morning. We'll start with the Coleman Skycam. Jason Simpson, who's on duty at the television station this morning, has that thing pointed down toward that light to see if we can see any snowflakes flying, and apparently there have been a few from time to time. And understand, we've never been talking about accumulation. We're just talking snow flurries and snow showers today with surface temperatures above freezing and the ground relatively warm. Here's a look at downtown Jasper this morning, all decked out in the Christmas lights as seen from the King Building. And from downtown Birmingham, that's the view looking north from the top of the Daniel Building. There's a water vapor satellite image, and you can see that big cold trough over the east, and low clouds are wrapping into North Alabama. It's going to be a blustery day out there. I mean, temperatures right now are in the low and mid-30s. Wind chill values are below freezing, and I don't know if we'll get above 40 today. And there's the cold trough over the east. This is that 500 millibars, and goodness gracious, We'll see temperatures up there today at that level. That's about 18,000 feet off the ground, colder than minus 30 Celsius, and that's about as cold as they ever get here. At the time this was taken last night, the temperature was minus 24 Celsius. That's pretty amazing. We'll look at the actual temperature contours this morning, and again, you can see the cold air flooding down across much of the country. About the only warm weather down there in Miami, and that's about it. In terms of the radar this morning, there's a look at the Birmingham radar at 5:15 or so, and you can see a few light snow showers and flurries through North Alabama from near Brilliant and Hamilton back over to Double Springs and Addison, then back over to Blount County and Etowah and Calhoun counties. And we'll go back to the Columbus, Mississippi next, Rad, and an even larger massive light snow shows up there. And again, we'll see those things on the radar from time to time today, and everybody gets a little excited when you see them, but again, it should pose no problems at all. Here's the expected rain or precipitation around the country for the next 5 days, valid through Friday evening. And this is suggesting the potential for about 1/4 to 1/2 inch here. Now, that's with the deal Thursday, not today. Again, that's our Thursday system, and I don't know if we can get that much. These graphics have been really overdone on all of the events over the last month to some degree. But hopefully we'll get that much. I think 1/4 inch might be the story on Thursday. Let's take a look at it. First off, the snow graphic for today. This is where 4 inches or more of snow is expected. And we note we've got a little slight probability there across the mountains of North Carolina, back up into Virginia and West Virginia, and also around the Great Lakes up there and the UP of Michigan. Most of the snow will be light. It's just going to be cold. Well, here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at noon today. And yeah, how about that for a trough? And how about that for low thickness values? And again, you can see the 540 line down in the Gulf and the 526 line down to Montgomery. And snow flurries wrapping around the backside of that thing, generally along and north of Interstate 20. So you know the deal. Cold today, windy, have a hard time getting out of the 30s with a chance of snow flurries and snow showers. Tomorrow, going to be a cold morning. We'll be well down in the 20s with the surface high nearby, but we'll start to warm up. We'll be in the upper 40s tomorrow afternoon. And Wednesday, we should be in the upper 50s as the warming trend continues. But here comes our next front to the northwest, and Thursday that thing blows in here with a band of showers, and really this run suggests the showers could be late Wednesday night and Thursday morning, from maybe midnight Wednesday night until noon Thursday. And with limited moisture, I wouldn't expect more than 1/4 inch of rain with that. And behind that, another shot of cooler air, certainly not as cold as today. There's a look at Friday that looks cool and dry with maybe a high close to 50, something like that. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, it's still pretty cold looking over the east. A trough of vortex coming down the flow there, and that suggests maybe a little precipitation with some light snow to the north of here, some light rain to the south, and really that suggests we kind of bypass that thing. I think probably the best thing to do is to mention a chance of some light rain on Saturday, And we'll see if that trend continues. And then Sunday, it's just cool and dry as that system moves on to the east. So that deal on Saturday certainly doesn't look like a big rain producer at all. And Monday of next week, the 8th of December, that looks dry and a little warmer. And then the next day on the 9th, here comes another vortex sharpening up the trough again. And by golly, that looks wet. That's a week from tomorrow with rain here and maybe some snow back in Tennessee and Kentucky. And then on the 10th, cold again with a chance of flurries, kind of like the deal we have today, maybe not quite as cold. So we're just having a hard time warming up. It looks like temperatures will stay below average for the foreseeable future. Here's the end of the forecast on the 15th of December, 10 days before Christmas. Wow. Once again, we've got that broad trough over the east, and down below that looks kind of snowy, doesn't it? Big old 1,036 millibar high feeding cold air in here with a system coming out of the Gulf. But hey, you know what that is? That's voodoo, because it's more than 7 days in advance. But you see the trend is clear. We're just going to have a hard time warming up in this pattern. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. We're back on the 2-a-day schedule now that Thanksgiving is over, so we'll have one today by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Monday, and God bless.